lovelies, and welcome back to a brand new vlog. Honestly, it's like the weather has turned really cold again. I'm absolutely freezing. We've had nothing but rain, wet, drizzle, grey, and it's seriously getting a little bit depressing. So I'm trying to find my joy in other ways. So I don't know if you remember, but last vlog I shared that or it might be the vlog before, that I've decided to start dancing again after 20 odd years. Tip, stop that. Sorry, my cat's got a thing where he goes underneath the kitchen chairs and starts scraping them. Yeah, he's a naughty boy. He's literally got a scratch post in that corner, so use the scratch post, not my chairs, mister. So yeah, I started dancing again after, God, 20 odd years of not dancing. My friend found like a commercial class and she asked me to go along with her. Went along, it was amazing, really hard. Like, it's tricky, like, to remember steps and to get into that habit of remembering like routines and stuff. Definitely a little bit harder once you've been out of practice for, like, you know, more than a couple of decades. So she's asked me to go along to, so the same instructor does like a heels class as well. So she does commercial heels, commercial heels, commercial heels. Heels is basically in the name, so you go and dance in heels. There's a lovely lady that I follow on Instagram called Chrissy. She started doing heels, God, I don't know how long she's been doing it for a while, but honestly, I was so inspired and I was like, she looked amazing. Like, she's a mum of boys and she's just so feminine. I'm like, I'd love to do something like that, but I don't know if it's going to be for me. So I'm going to do that dance class and we'll have to see how I get on. I am not someone, I mean, my friend, she's the type of person who literally loves heels, like actually wearing heels. She'll be out, we'll go out, she'll be in her stilettos. I mean, yeah, fair enough, when I was a teenager in my early 20s, I'd go out parading in my little 6-inch like Aldo heels. Not now. Like, I'm most found in my trainers. I love my comfies. I will find the smallest heel that I can possibly get away with. So I don't know how I'm going to be dancing in them. I don't actually know what heels I'm going to try and find. Obviously something with a bit of support around my ankles. I don't want to go and invest in a proper pair of like heels, dance heels, until I know that I'm going to like it. So let's see how I get on and I will feed back to you guys afterwards. Now I have to say the floor work was very outside of my comfort zone. I did have quite sore knees the next day, but honestly, I absolutely loved it. This was so outside my comfort zone, but honestly, it makes you feel so empowered. I loved it so much. Good afternoon. So today's actually Saturday and we've met up with our friends and their children who are in Theo's year to come for an afternoon of bowling, and then we're going to go for a meal afterwards. I'm absolutely rubbish at bowling. I actually won a certificate once for being the worst bowler. So that's a little fact for you. Let's see how I do today. So we're doing adults versus children. However, there wasn't quite enough room with numbers. So Beck's taking one for the team and going with the kids. Although, get this. So it turns out I wasn't rubbish at bowling. I just wasn't holding my wrist straight, and after getting a little pep talk from my friend's husband Ben, I actually went on to come second in the adults team. Amazing, I was well chuffed with myself. So after bowling, the kids convinced us to take them to the arcade, where we proceeded to spend so much money to get very few tickets to get an even rubbisher prize. God, honestly, why do we do it? It'd be so much cheaper just to actually buy the toy itself than trying to get the tokens, but it's all part of the fun, isn't it? By this point, we'd worked up quite an appetite and we went to the most amazing Turkish restaurant. Honestly, the food was delicious. Good morning. Sorry, I'm a little bit wobbly. I am in the car. Oh, Theo, say hi. We're on our way to DIY Kitchens in Oxford. So we're going a little bit of a road trip this morning. Say hi, Luke.
Hey.
It is pouring down with rain. So we're having progress with the kitchen, which is amazing. Tomorrow the contractor is coming to replace all of the sage green doors, but let me tell you the importance of shopping around. So obviously, initially when we were looking at ripping out the whole kitchen, we were being quoted like £14,000 roughly to do the kitchen. Then when we decided we were replacing the symphony units, and so we're adding to the symphony units and then getting the extra brown wall units from somewhere else.
Originally it was green.
Okay. Well, anyway, Symphony quoted us £1,600 literally for 2 larder doors, a bin unit, some M panels, I think maybe like another panel or something like that. It's like helmet, plinths.
It wasn't a lot for what
it wasn't a lot. They wanted £1,600. £1,600, and that was excluding VAT, by the way. And I was like, absolutely not. Like, absolutely not. So I went on the hunt, come across a seller on eBay who sells Symphony kitchen units and doors in our colour. So I asked him for a quote, or asked the company for a quote, and they come back and said I could get everything I wanted for £700. Delivery was going to be steep because they are based up in I think they're based up in Yorkshire. So delivery I'm paying £170, but we're saving like close to £1,000. So amazing. Next, focusing onto the island and the wall units. We had quotes from Magnet, we had quotes from Wren, Howdens, etc. And DIY Kitchen very kindly gave us a quote, and it looks like we can save like well over £1,000 minimum with them. £1,400, sorry. That's what I said, well over £1,000. So now we're on our way up there, just so we can see the doors in person, make sure 100% we are making the right decision. I need to get some additional drawer handles, so I've taken the drawer handles. Oh my god, let me show you the drawer handles that we've got, because I have a copy in my, I have one, yeah, look, in my handbag. Honestly, I've packed so well. We have like coffees, we've got, I made overnight oats for breakfast because it's quite early and I don't really like to eat breakfast really early. Handles.
I'm really hungry now.
Oh yeah, I bet you are. Handles, we were quoted £500 for handles, and again I was like, no, handles are expensive. I still wanted decent quality ones, but I didn't want to pay £500, I'm not going to lie. So I've got these ones. These are from a company called French Furniture Fittings. They're a lovely brushed antique gold, very weighty. So I've got 30 of these for £200. That was including postage, and they really just elevate the doors. So yeah, we're really getting there now. I'm hoping to start designing the bathroom. Sorry, a bathroom, it's a toilet under the stairs. But I wanted to have really good storage solutions. But I will tell you what I've kind of decided on maybe a little bit later on. But we will see you when we're on the way. Actually, I'm going to show you what I have for breakfast because it is yummy. So these overnight oats are absolutely delicious. I've made a berry one. I made the boys chocolate, banana and peanut butter. If you want to know exactly how I do this, watch, I think it's a previous video or the one before that, and I'll show you exactly how I make it. We've arrived. I'm literally going to wet myself, so the first thing I'm going to do is go in and go for a wee. God, it's huge. So the original warehouse is in Yorkshire, and then they opened this one up in 2024. So yeah, I'm super excited. I'm going to go for a wee, and then I'll show you once we're in there properly. Here we go. It is massive in here. Good morning.
First time with us today?
Yes.
It is, yes.
Wonderful stuff. I'll just hand you a map.
Oh wow.
We have got 60 displays.
60.
Amazing.
Two floors.
We've got
60 displays.
So, yeah.
We hope we have. Well, we know we want wood, a wood effect. We've narrowed it down to I think a couple of designs.
Okay.
So I just want to sit in person before I order, basically.
We're matching up. With
Yeah,
what we've got.
but also I want to be able to look for a worktop, a kitchen sink, a tap.
So we're basically extending our kitchen.
Yeah.
Keeping the units that we've got underneath. We're adding to the
Look at
top.
this is so impressive. I have to say, I have used their toilets and they are absolutely gorgeous.
your tap and your worktop.
Amazing.
So if I send you to this area here in yellow, it's just straight around the corner,
Okay.
right down to the back of the showroom. Advisors will be there. You have questions, I'll be happy to help you.
Perfect.
Amazing.
And then when you're ready, you can browse the displays.
Amazing.
Enjoy.
I'm actually intrigued to see what happens with the countdown. Oh, what's going to happen, Theo? Welcome video now. Sorry. Oh, please enter. Oh,
Please enter.
let's go in. Let's go in. Please enter. Oh, here, Theo. Look, the video's starting. Sit down. Take a seat. Take a seat. Go in the big chair.
Oh, Jesus, that's hard in the middle.
You can hold Mummy's bag.
Welcome to DIY Kitchen.
Oh, look.
You've stepped into one of the 2 largest kitchen showrooms in the UK, and we're thrilled to have you here. We hope your time with us is enjoyable and inspiring. Before you start exploring, let's take a moment to
This is so impressive. Theo's watching the little show. Right, let's go and find Daddy. Come out through here, Theo. So we're going to go, hopefully, and look at the worktops and stuff first. Which I don't know where Luke is. It's a bit like a maze. It's huge. I can't get over how big it is in here.
Oh look, sorry. He disappeared.
Oh, he disappeared. Let's go find Daddy. Wow. Oh, there's Daddy. Wow, look at this. This is amazing.
Lots of big TVs.
There's big TVs everywhere. Look at all of those. Wow. Okay, we're going to go and try and...
Can you please have this one?
Oh, could you imagine?
Please, I love
Maybe, maybe not, mate. So this is really good, actually, because they've got every single size of base unit, wall unit, so you can actually see it physically to get an idea of obviously what's going to work for you. They've got an island section here. It says obviously the walkway that you need to leave between an island and here. And they've got all of the codes up here, which makes it super practical. Honestly, I'm so impressed. I mean, I've been to a lot of showrooms in my time, but I've never seen anything like this. Very impressive. Look here, look, you can see all of the sizes. That's so clever. Let me just pan out a little bit. There we go, that's better. So we're ideally, in terms of sink, we need the ones that sit on top. So something like this, with the 1.5 bowl, is what we're looking for.
It's not so bad.
But with these a gold waste pipe.
But it's not going to get out.
That one looks pretty good, babe, doesn't it? This sort of style here. That's composite, though. What's the difference between composite and ceramic?
Composite stains.
Okay. So here are all the wood effects. Here are all the wood effects that we've got, and I'm leaning towards this one. This is the one that I saw online, which is the Cento Marone Casella in oak, and I like the fact that it is actually grain. So if you feel this, it is actually textured. And I think this one, Luke, bring the door over here, please, babe. Can you hold that door against this one, because this is the one.
This is the one, yeah?
Yeah.
The Casella oak.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
That contrast goes really nicely together, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
especially, yeah. Hang on, Theo, mate.
You don't prefer this? You don't prefer any of the other wood tones?
No, that's the
No, I
one
think
for
this
me.
is the one, isn't it? Because this is the one that I saw online.
So that's for the top 3.
Yep, and the
The
island.
top and the island.
Getting completely distracted by kitchen designs that are nothing like what we've planned.
Oh, yeah, this is ceramic. Oh, ceramic solid oak.
So nice. Those colours together work really lovely.
Like oak wood
Yeah.
in Minecraft.
This is lovely. How nice is this? I know, but that is beautiful. That is so nice. Love this. Oh, I love this. They do the breakfast bar in the stone. How nice does that look? That is gorgeous. Oh my God.
Let me show the.
Go on then, have a little seat. God, that is so nice. Just love these colours. These colour combinations, they're just combinations you'd never think of putting together.
Very similar to what we're having.
That is it. What is that? No, that's the
The brown and the green.
yeah.
So that we know that a light worktop will work.
Yeah,
well.
definitely a lighter worktop, 100%. Yeah, that colour combo looks absolutely gorgeous.
Light rail, is it?
Yeah, the strip underneath is the light rail, or pelmet, or whatever you want to call it.
Light rail, yeah.
So this is actually a two-tone kitchen. This wood is actually the one that we're going to have. It's the maroon Castello oak, and obviously they've paired it with, let's have a little look,
The other side.
the green, oh no, sorry, they've got dark oak. Ours isn't as dark. We're going with the Castello oak, and I think this one's dark oak. It's just discontinued. It's a bit confusing, but honestly, these colour combinations, they really give you. So I think even if you're like thinking about a kitchen and you haven't got an idea set in stone, this is amazing to come down, because I've never seen a kitchen showroom done with so many different configurations. It really does give you amazing inspo, really does. How nice is this? It's a lovely like powder cornflower blue with the silver trim, works really lovely. Oh, that is so nice. And that is a mirrored splashback, which, how nice is that? Oh, this oven's giving me life. It's so nice. I've never seen like a mirrored splashback like that before. It's just all the detail on there. It's so nice. Look at this. Let me just pan out. So this is the kitchen. This is very similar. Let me just close. With the two-tone. See, we've got the shaker style doors and then the wood. Obviously our handles are going to be more like a brass rather than like a yellow gold. And obviously the wood's going to be lighter. Love this worktop, by the way. So nice. But let's have a little look. This is what I need in my life. In we go. Oh my god, this is a dream. How cute is that? A little hidden utility. Oh, I'd love something like this. We just don't have the space. But I have got some really clever ideas to make the cupboard under the stairs, like the little toilet, functional, which I'll definitely will share with you. I've got some really, really good ideas actually. It's not going to be amazing, but it will give me somewhere to keep my laundry without having it out everywhere. Open those cabinets. Yeah, look.
Oh wow.
How cool is that opening?
That's a great mechanism, that.
It's lovely, isn't it? This is so nice. This design here. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness! Wow. I mean, that's what we're going to have, isn't it?
Similar.
Very similar. We're going to have a corner bench. Lift that up, babe. How much storage is in there? Or do you pull out the storage? Obviously, we're not going to have like wild colours like this, but this is what we're going to have built in the kitchen. No. Corner bench.
This is the cabinet. Look.
Oh, that's the cabinet.
Oh wow.
That pull out like that. But I think we're probably just going to have a flip lid. Because to be honest, it's going to be stuff in there like extra chairs that we don't get out like on a regular basis, like only at Christmas, that are going to be in there, things like that we don't need to access on a regular basis. And might have a go at making the chairs myself, the cushion covers myself, just so I know it fits. Apparently, I mean, I've watched it on Instagram. It's given me like really nice inspo, but I'll give it a go. She made it look really easy. So we'll see how that turns out. Oh,
this doesn't do it justice.
That is so nice. This colour's, I mean, I don't like as dark. I'd prefer this sort of green here. That's so nice. This worktop's lovely as well. That's beautiful. Pardon? That's so nice. Love this. The way that they've put that on. How did they put that on like that? How nice is that? Wow. I love the styling as well in here, and this as well for all the plates.
No, I don't like
You don't like that?
that. Breaking.
You'd want them hidden away.
Throw them in there.
Right, it's very true. Babe, what do you think about this mirrored splashback? I keep seeing a mirrored splashback. What do you think? You like? You don't like?
I quite like it, but I just don't know what material it is.
Oh my God, look at that design. Oh, that is so nice. And this. These designs are so nice. I love how they've done that overlapping bit here.
I wish those apples were real.
And look at that. This is like giving me Wicked vibes. It actually is, isn't it? Wow. We even have refreshments. How cool is that? Luke's going to make a coffee before we actually sit down. Before we actually sit down and start going through everything with everyone. So you can get all your teas and coffees. There's actually stuff here that obviously I won't be having any of this, but you know, if you want to, you can. Ooh. So we're on our way home from DIY Kitchens, and what an amazing experience. If you're looking for a kitchen, honestly, I would visit there. Even if it's a bit of a drive, it's so worth it. So when we walked in, we were greeted by the lady on reception who was so lovely, welcoming, even though I had to rush in to go for a wee. The kitchen's like, the showroom's like nothing I've ever seen before. It's immaculate. The cleaners are constantly cleaning. There's so many different designs, inspos, layouts that you can see to get inspiration from. Free refreshments, they're so helpful. So they don't take orders in store, you do have to order online, but because I'm a bit of a tech, well, I'm not going to keep putting that label on myself as a tech phone, but I wanted to be confident in what I was ordering. So the lady literally printed out my basket that they actually created for me online before we went there, and she went through every single item to make sure that I had every single thing on there, that nothing was missed off, so I could double check everything. So we've ordered our kitchen and I'm so excited. I just feel like a massive relief knowing that it's all ordered. So we are going ahead with our install it'll be the week commencing the 2nd of March, and it's literally 4 weeks away. I cannot bloody wait now. Yeah, highly recommend. Really amazing experience, and honestly they couldn't be more helpful. So yeah, amazing experience. Hey, good evening. So it is Monday today, and my go-to dinner on a Monday is breaded chicken meatballs, and honestly this combo works so well. So I use chicken mince, and then I kind of blitz up a combination of whatever old bits of bread I've got lying around, and this is the sage and red onion stuffing mix from M&S. Honestly, this is my go-to stuffing. I don't use a whole pack. I normally use like about a quarter at a time. So honestly, and I normally serve this with like a pasta, and it tastes so good, so good. So this is like a really quick, easy dinner to make after school on a busy evening. Get it done, and honestly, it is chef's kiss. I'm going to show you how I quickly do it. So I'm going to start off by opening my chicken mince, and actually chicken mince compared to beef mince is relatively, well, it's a lot cheaper actually. I have tried this with turkey mince. Luke didn't like it as much. I didn't mind it, but I definitely prefer it with chicken mince. And this is, you can get chicken mince from anywhere. Aldi sell it, Lidl sell it. This is the higher welfare one from M&S. Just going to quickly throw that in the bin. And now we're going to make up our breadcrumbed filling. There we go. Get out my trusty food processor. So I actually bought this a year ago today. And honestly, it has been such a godsend to use because it just gets the job done. It really does. And I actually genuinely do use this a few times a week. So we're going to literally... I've actually had a nibble of this bread, I'm not going to lie. I was a little bit hungry. I was like, right, don't make anything too big and ruin your dinner. Just have a little bit of nibble or something. So I just had a bit of a nibble. Yummy. So I'm just going to shovel that in there, and we're going to now blitz this up. Switch it on. And then, well, these are quite, I mean, you don't have to blitz the stuffing up, but I just like to combine it in with the bread, just so it kind of, it's even, do you know what I mean? So I'm just going to add in my stuffing. Okay, push that back, turn that off. Put that in the sink. Take out the middle. And then, actually, before I do that, let me quickly put a little bit of seasoning on my chicken. Going in with the Tropical Sun chicken seasoning, as always. Love this seasoning. There we go. Put it in the right place this time so I can actually find it. I really need to have an organise of all these kitchen cupboards. Actually, that is something I'm planning on doing this weekend. I'm going to do the cupboard under the stairs, get that all cleared out, and try and get the kitchen cabinets done in the lead up, because we finally have a date for our fitting to start for the kitchen, which is the 2nd of March, so exciting times. I'm just going to literally mix all this up now, combine it, like so. Actually, I normally crack an egg as well. Actually, I've got an egg on here. There we go. An egg just to help it all stick together. And just mix it all. Now this is where it gets a little bit messy, because you are going to have to get in here with your hands and make meatball style balls. Let's just give that a stir so it's all combined. There we go. I might add a little bit more stuffing in here actually, because my husband liked a lot of meatballs, and do I have any more? Okay, scrap that idea. We've run out. I'll have to order some more. Honestly, that stuffing is so good. Like when you look at a lot of stuffings, like Paxo, etc., can be very ultra processed, but the M&S one it's got really great ingredients. Right, okay, so this is where it gets messy. So make sure you've got clean hands, and we're going to start to make up our stuffing balls. So I like to have the air fryer ready, so I can literally go out with one, and then just like literally make up the ball, put it straight in there. So we're gonna make up our balls, our meatballs. Just want them looking like this. Then just pop it in your air fryer. You can make these in the oven. I do them in the air fryer because they're quite quick. I'll confirm the time in the caption, in the description, sorry, with if you haven't got an air fryer, how long to put these in the oven for. So now I've made up all of my meatballs. I'm literally going to spray them with a little bit of olive oil, And then these are going to go in the air fryer for 25 minutes. So now they're in the air fryer, we're going to set about making our sauce. This is a really easy, basic, homemade tomato sauce that you make with literally chopped tomatoes, a couple of herbs and spices, and that is it, literally job done. Okay, let's get on the stove. Okay, so we're going to, I always need a knife to get under these chopped tomato tins. We're going to use a couple of tins of chopped tomatoes. I'm using the Muti finely chopped tomatoes. I discovered 100% Italian tomatoes. There's a couple of brands that do them. You can actually get them in Lidl and Aldi, and honestly it just is a game changer. You can really taste the difference if you can stretch to a really quality tomato. So these ones are really finely chopped. I don't know about you, but I have fussy children who, I mean, they love a tomato. They like tomato-based sauces, but there was big chunks of tomato. They'd probably be a little bit like, not so much Olivia, but Theo. He'd be like, oh, mummy, what's this? Now, I always put a little bit of water in here, swish it around so I can get it all. Do you do that? I think that's just a given, isn't it? You use a tin, you're going to add a little bit of water, swish it around, just so you can get like the remnants of the tin into here. Swish that around, pour that out, swish that around, pour that out. So I'm going to set the gas to medium heat, like between 3 and 4. Then I'm going to go in with some salt, pepper, I like to drizzle a bit of olive oil. I'll tell you what, this gadget here is a game changer. So it's dark glass. This is where I store my olive oil. It's got dark glass, which we know olive oil needs to be stored in. It's got a spray action, so you can spray, but it also has this little flicky bit here that comes up, and then you can drizzle. So good, honestly, because before when I was trying to get an even spray on my potatoes, it wasn't working. So yeah, this is amazing. This is from Amazon. I will link it in the description box for those who are interested. But honestly, little gadget has been a game changer. So I've added my olive oil. I'm going to add some garlic granules, and then I'm going to add. Now I love this flavour. I love this season. It's harissa. It's called harissa. It's a little bit spicy, so don't add too much, but it just gives it a really nice flavour. And then I'm going to also bung in some bone broth, chicken bone broth stock cubes. If you haven't got bone broth stock cubes, by all means you should use normal chicken or vegetable stock cubes. Here's a batch I made earlier. I will show you how I do these actually, because honestly they're so handy. I just store them in the freezer, once the bone broth is made, pour them into ice cube trays, and then just literally get them out as and when I need them. So I'll probably, like in a batch like this, use 4 to 5, and that way my kids are getting all that goodness and they don't even realise it. And bone broth is expensive, right? Let's not get it twisted. So to make your own, it's super cheap, and really easy. But I'll definitely show you in a future video. If you want to know how to make it, comment below and yeah, let me know. I'm just going to give this a stir, and then we literally want to basically let this simmer away. What I do also tend to do when I'm cooking with chopped tomatoes, not sure if I've said this before, is I like to add a little drizzle of honey, just because tomatoes can be a bit bitter. Although saying that, if you do use the 100% Italian chopped tomatoes, you'll find it doesn't have that bitter taste. But this is a great find. I found this in Lidl. It's, I don't actually, Eridanus, original Greek product. So this honey is from a single origin. It's from Greece. It's a really good find, because a lot of the time when you buy honey, it's actually just a mixture of syrups a lot of the time, and they can be from various different places, but if you can find a single origin one, this one's great. And obviously this is produced in Greece, using Greek honey, and it's a lovely honey. It really is. Just undo this. It's in a glass jar. I'm just going to literally drizzle about this much, not a lot. It's like half a teaspoon, and it just takes that tang off. If you know what I mean, if you know, you know. My best friend taught me this. She always used to make me when I used to stay around her house arrabbiata pasta and like a really nice spicy sauce, and she used to add sugar, a bit of sugar, just to take the bitterness out of the sauce. And honestly, it used to be the nicest sauce I'd ever tasted. She'd always cook it from scratch from literally a teenager, and it was just so nice. So we're literally going to let this cook for the remainder of time that our meatballs are on. Okay, next you want to get your kettle on the boil and get your pasta going. Choose whatever pasta you like. I'm using, put that on the boil. I'm going to use spaghetti pasta. I don't know why, I just like spaghetti pasta with this dish. And if you haven't seen previous episodes, mix your regular pasta with whole wheat pasta to pack that extra fibre in. And when you mix the two, the kids can't really taste the difference. So that's a little hack for you. Now you will be coming up to the halfway mark with your meatballs at this point. So take them out the air fryer, flip them all over so they can obviously cook evenly. We like ours to be quite crispy. Nice crispy meatball, especially for this style, because obviously they are breaded. They've obviously got the breadcrumbs added. So just turn them over, back in the air fryer. Now I'm going to put my gas setting on high, put my pasta. And if you do it this way, the timings really work perfectly and everything's kind of ready as it should be. There's no kind of like waiting around for timings. See, look, I've looked now, I've got 10 minutes left. Just over 10 minutes left, there'll be enough time for this pasta to be cooked through, and then we can focus on getting everything pushed up. And there we go, our meatballs are done, lovely golden and brown. We're going to literally, I'm just going to go over and taste the pasta, see if that's done. If it is, give it a drain, get it into the sauce so it all kind of combines, and yeah, then start plating up. Also, how nice do my new door handles look? So today, the contractor from Symphony came, replaced this door, this door, this door. That's why we're leaving the plastic on, by the way, until obviously the kitchen is all fitted, because where we're going to be moving units, I don't want them to get damaged. So obviously these doors, I'm still umming and ahhing, wait there, getting out of focus, still umming and ahhing about getting different drawer handles to the door handles. So these have all been replaced. What a difference. So just for context, these were the old handles, these silver ones. These are the new gold ones that I bought from French Furniture Fittings. How beautiful are they? And they really suit the Sage. They suit it so well, and they just, honestly, I think once these are off, they're just going to tie in so nicely. They really elevate the door. Like, I know it sounds really silly, like a handle can make such a difference, but it really does. I'm so happy with these. Right, so I'm going to drain off that pasta, let it sit for a while so I make sure it's completely drained. I normally serve my sons up first because he doesn't like a lot of sauce, so I normally put these in a bowl, add a little bit of sauce, then I'll put the remainder of the pasta in with the sauce just to kind of combine it all. And there we have the finished result. Honestly, this is one of my favourite dinners. It's so simple to make, really, really yummy. Let me know if you give this a try. Back from Beavers, what have you made?
And this is a little camper, coming on a little car pouch.
Yeah.
And this is the river.
Oh baby, that is so cute. It's a little garden. Look.
And the tickle plant.
Wow. Oh, it tickles you.
And you put your finger on it, it tickles.
That is amazing. Are we going to put this up on the window ledge?
Yeah.
Or are we going to put it in the garden? Oh, actually, maybe the garden would be better. What do you think?
And we had to, by the way, we had to water it.
You had to water it?
Yeah, not take it.
Oh, that is amazing, darling.
And
Yeah.
When it's number day,
Yeah.
then you have to bring in a hat
Okay.
for the pit.
Is it number day for beavers as well? Or is it just number day for school? Number day for school is fun. Oh, that is so cute. They do the cutest things in beavers, honestly. That is so cute. I love it. Guys, I'm going to wrap it up there. I really hope you've enjoyed this week's vlog. If you have, please give me a like and subscribe, and I'll see you again next Sunday. Bye.